This evening, this press conference is being called, and then as stated by the General Secretary, we appreciate your concern for turning up to the request of the Angami Youth Organization. This is in regard to the presidential meeting which is being conveyed this afternoon, which was a meeting called to all the 4 ranges of the Angami villages. We want to highlight what had happened and then what made us to convene this presidential meeting this afternoon. There was a threat being given to one of our Angami contractor, who is the proprietor of KKB Rulho. He is a very prominent contractor, one of the most and very important personality among the Angamis, who has had immense role and contribution towards the Angami social organizations, to the churches, as well as the various Naga national political groups, so on and so forth. He was warned to call the Nscn Khango Group by Saturday, which was on the 20th of July, before 4 p.m. Otherwise, action will be taken against him. So, with the compulsion from his family members to attend, or for that matter, to call up that particular phone number, he had rang up to that person on the 20th of Saturday. And then when the person on the other side received the call, he claimed himself to be as Max, a member of the Finance Controller Committee formed by the Nscn Khango Group. And then he had demanded the contractor, saying that apni laga kam kiman kuri ase, apni kam kiman pai gina ase, mugan sob jani ase, itu bara apni mugan laga government ge itu laga tax tarai dibi 15 days agide na hoile do capital punishment itu apni law pore dibo koi gine tage kuise. He had said that, replied back, apni khan laga authorization nauli government logode kiba kagos thagi gine ami logode ahise na over the phone he itu ahi gine apni khan itu demand aro threat dia ase gine kore tai ko do hile do tai do high command Nscn Khango government bara kuri ase to ra tai phone bara tai ge demand kuri laga ase. Otherwise no authorization letter or nothing as such from Nscn Khango Group or whatsoever, or any authority from that Nscn Khango Group. So he also said and declined that phone bara alag kisi manu ahi gine iniga demand gura do sob kiniga na hole bi kiniga itu to entertain kuribo koi gine tai to flatly decline kurise. But still then itu manu do tai ge telephonic conversation de 15 days agina na dile do capital punishment, and then which is death penalty will be sanctioned against him. So taking into consideration of this threat received by one of our very prominent Angami member, one of a tall figure from the Angami community, the Angami Youth Organization has decided to take up this case of the proprietor of KKB Rulho. And then subsequently on the 22nd of July, we have called the Angami region chairman of the Nscn Khango Group to AYO office to have a joint meeting whereby the Nscn Khango Group of Angami region attended the meeting with 10 members comprising of the town commander, the guard commander, and then their subsequent workers of the Angami region. When we have met them, we told them that apni khan laga fraction bara ami khan laga manu ekta ahi gine society de sobse responsible manu ekta ge ahi gina abji death threat di gina ase apni khan aro max kui gina apni khan laga Nscn Khango Group para ase kui gina kuise itu laga de apni khan eku knowledge asna nai gune tahang ge hodia tamde আপনি খান সরি আপনি খান কি নলেজ আছে এটো আমি খান লগতে একবার শেয়ার কৰি দিবি না গুনে কোৱা দাম দে তাই খান লাগা NACN কে খাংগো গ্ৰুপ লাগা চেয়ারম্যান আৰু রিজন আংগামি রিজন চেয়ারম্যান আৰু টাউন কমান্ডার বৰা কোৱা দলে তো তাই খান ইটো মানুহ ম্যাক্স কোৱা দলে তো তাই খান লাগা NACN কে খাংগো গ্ৰুপতে থাকা দো ইটো মানুহৰ নাম একো না জানে আৰু ইনিগা মানুহ একটা থাকাবি না জানে গুনে বুঝে ইটো বৰা আমি খান আয়ো খানকে কই কিনে আমি খানকে অলপ দিন দি কিনে মই খানকে একবার ইটো আমি খান লাগা হায়ার আপ আমার খান লাগা NACN কে খাংগো গভর্নমেন্ট লগতে একবার ইটো কিসা একবার ডিসকাস করলে দি কিনে আপনি খানকে রিফার ব্যাক করিবি না কোয়া বরা আমি খান 22 ইভিনিং দে তাই খানকে লোক পাই কিনে কোয়া দলে তো ঠিক আছে যদি তাই খান আপনি খান না জানে আর আপনি খান লাগা গভর্নমেন্ট বাড়ি তাইকে ডিসঅন করিয়ে কইলে তো আপনি খান লাপড়া আছে না হলে বি ম্যাক্স কই কিনে NACN কে খাংগো লাগা গভর্নমেন্ট লাগা নাম লই কিনে একজন মানুষকে ডেথ থ্রেট দিবলে পারা তো হইলে তো তাই ইনি মিছামিছি মানা করিব যি হইলে বি গভর্নমেন্ট ভিতরে একজন মানুষ ফিগার ডাঙর একটা থাকা রেসপন্সিবল থাকিব ইটো বলা আপনি খান ইটো ক্লেম ডিসঅন করিছে বলে তো আমি খান আইওহে ইটো কেস উঠাবো আর ইটো শুরু করি না আজিবার শুরু করি না ইটো লাগা সলিউশন লাস্ট না হাতক আমি খান ইটো তো না ছাড়িব কই কিনে আংগামি রিজন খান লগতে বি আইও লাগা স্ট্যান্ড কই দিছে ইনিয়া করে আসাতে বলা তখন 23 দিন দে যাই কিনে ডিমাপুরে তখন লাগা হাই অফিসিয়ালস খানকে লোক পাইছে বুঝে তাতে যা দাম দে আহি কিনে ওয়াপাস আহা দাম দে 23 ইভিনিং দে আমি খানকে ফোন করিছে আমি খান লাগা হাই অথরিটি খানকে লোক পাই কিনে আহা আছে কিনিকা কৰিলে ভাল হ'ব কিনে কোৱাটো হলে তো আমি খান তো ঠিক আছে 24 দিন দে একবার আৰু আমি খান আইও অফিসতে লোক পাবো গই কিনে তাতে আমি খান লোক পাই কিনে ডিসকাস কৰিছে তো ইনিকা হোৱা দে তাই খান বাৰা যাই কিনে হায়ার অথরিটি খান লগতে লোক পা দলে তো ক্যাবিনেট তাহানা ভিতরে থাকা ক্যাবিনেট মিটিং থাকিছে বুঝে তাতে তাই খান লাগা হোম কিলনসার ফাইনান্স কিলনসার ওয়েস্টার্ন কমান্ড খান থাকিছে বুঝে নহলে বি তাই খান ফার্স্ট লোক পা দলে তো ইটো মানুহ ম্যাক্স তো কোন আছে ইটা খান কোন বি না জানে বুঝে ফাইনান্স তাই খান ফাইনান্স কন্ট্রোলার কমিটি দে তাহান লাগা ফাইনান্স চাপলি কিলনসার তো পাবি তো ম্যাক্স তো কোন আছে তাহান না জানে কই কিনে ইটো তাই খান ভিতরে ডিসকাস কৰিছে বুঝে ইনিয়া থাকা দাম দে তো আংগামি রিজন খান বি তাই খান লাগা ডাঙর সাহেব খানকে কোয়াটো হইলে তো ইটো মানুহ আমি খান লাগা গ্রুপ লা নাম লই কিনে KKB ৰ প্ৰপাইটাৰ লগতে ডেথ থ্ৰেট দি কিনে আছে তো আমি খান ইটো একবাৰ ডিটেইল বিচাৰিব লাগিব কিনে কোৱা ইটো কোৱা পিছতে আফটাৰ সাম টাইম they had claimed that this max is being assigned by the higher authority to higher authority gule to home minister la opore to hule to taihan finance kilonser home minister bi na jane gule to itu laga opore hule to it is either the general secretary the vice president or the president of the Khango Group who is involved and who has assigned the particular max to put on demand to the contractor as well as to warn him and then off a death penalty which was in the form of capital punishment iniga thaga de tahan bara ahi gine responsibility to claim gurise 2014 de ami khan laga government la ase gine higher authority khan bari to kuase gine to kuise tai khan laga second to hule to ami khan Angami Youth Organization khan ke question gurise Angami Youth Organization laga NACN ke Khango Group te contribution ki thaki na আজি আহি কিনে NACN কে খাংগো গ্ৰুপ কে চ্যালেঞ্জ কৰা আছে কিনে ইটো আহি কিনে পইণ্ট নম্বৰ 2 তো কৈছে তাই খান লাগা সাইড পানি বৰা তো ইটো আমি খান তাতে রেসপন্ড কৰাটো হইলে তো আহি কিনে আজি আপনি খান বন্দুক খান লৈ কিনে আলাগ আলাগ নাগা পলিটিক্যাল গ্ৰুপ তে থাকা খান একলা নাগা ন্যাশনাল মুভমেন্ট খানে কাম কৰা না হয় the sacrifice that has been put by the churches the sacrifice that has been put by the civil societies the public organizations আমি খান লাগা innocent victims kan bostite thaka manu kan laga gor kan julai dise grains kan julai dise ami kan apni kan ke buhiule jaga na thaka dande kha lole khawle dise buhiule dise ami kan apni kan karne kiman ami kan elders kan kiman apni kan karne fight kuri gine ceasefire ani gine halule parise aji apni kan ahi gine Kohima for that matter or anywhere apni kan buhia to hile to aji civil societies kan public organizations kan apni kan laga support thaki gine thaka bala apni kan peacefully buhole paras na hoy I think ahi gine yede ito question raise kora dole to we can very boldly say that common people also has more contribution than anyone in any of the headquarter camps our contribution can never be undermined public manu laga contribution kitabe undermine na grow lage khali bunduk duri gine camp de buha to he naka nation hane kam kora na hoy Ami khan sob different spheres of life ta aigine contribute kura ase kuine itu message bi Nscn ke Khango Group khan logode itu tahan laga point number 2 de itu tahan logode bi kuise. And then for that matter, taking instance of this incident, the other national political groups should also understand the contribution, the sacrifices that the common people, the general public has made for the Naga national movement till date. Third take, ami khan ke kuado hule to itu contractor, particular contractor na hule to Angami Youth Organization khan jaigine tai khan laga president na hule to general secretary ke mon de bara ta khan ita station gurin thaka jaga de lok pabi guine kuise. Ami khan itu condition de hule to tai khan ke reply gura to hule to we have said that the party at fault today is not the Angami Youth Organization. Had it been some other occasion, alag din hule to Angami Youth Organization having called, or it is our responsibility to reach out to any Naga political group. We have made Amikhan Jaigine Naga political groups, Kumba Gebi Lok Pai Dishe, courtesy visit bi Dishe. We still have in our agenda to meet some other, to meet more Naga political groups. Now, Hulibi, Aji Laga issue Alagase. Today, one of our most prominent member, a tall leader from the Angami, whose life has been threatened, it is the responsibility of the NSCNK Khango authority who has threatened the life of our member. Taihan Amikhan reach out kuro lage. It is not the AYO. The contractor is out of question. Ahigine tahangelo paule laga because the case is being taken by the AYO. AYO aji case luigina ase. Itu bara itu case to date 22 bara suru kurigine itu laga last tok na puncha tok itu case to it is with the Angami Youth Organization. The contractor has no more or nothing to do anymore with this case. Itu laga settle na hotok to Angami Youth Organization hai ki responsibility ahile bi mohane lobo kuigine junai dise inia gurigine taikan since taikan laga government laga doing ase tahan responsibility claim gurise makes responsible makes to tahan laga manu ekta ase gune claim gura bara ami kan kuise ahigine at the earliest makes hubina itu charjun bitor de finance controller committee convener or responsible member ekta ahigine ami kan AYO han logode log pawo lage at the earliest, that is 25th. By 25th log pawo lage guna ami kan 24 evening de itu message convey guri dise 24 hours rukibo kuigine ami kan kile 24 hours dise kuile to manu ekta ke demand guri gina ase tala live threat digina ase tai khane 1 hour na hoigine sorry tai khane 1 day na hoigine 1 hour bisi important ase guna babi ase. In fact, the Angami Youth Organization has been very benevolent to even extend 24 hours to someone who has threatened one of our member with death penalty. Itu wara ahigine itu laga case to ledo amikhan tahange kuise responsible itu core committee tahan laga finance committee laga para ahigine lok pro lage gune itu convey gurise 2014 de Angami region chairman taihan laga region laga chairman thaka han jaigine tahan laga higher authority logode kotha kurise inia gurigine ahigine taihan amahan logode respond back kura to hile to acha jodi inika ase gule to ami home kilonser ami kilo kilonser home minister responsibility aro risk luigine ami he AYO hange lok pabo inia gurigine ahigine lok paile to written assurance digine amahan Nscn ke Khango Group aro ke rule ho logode proprietor logode eku issue nai huise and then the issue stands and ends from there guigine ahigine sign guru guigine Angami region bara call back aro kurise to day 25 te ahigine lo pau gune so amakan response kurise phone call ami logode aise to I told the particular chairman of the Angami region that amakan itu to hile to moekla respond gule digda ase because home kilonser finance kilonser western command khan kun bari itu laga finance controller committee laga do kun bi creation na jane kuise to tahan aile bi discuss kuru na parole laga ekta ase but still then ami khan ahigine apni khan asai phani wala apni khan laga home minister wala itu ahigine buhigine ki logode written hule bi sign kuru ho kwa bara itu kwa bara ami la colleague khan odek bar kotha kuru guine 7:30 evening on 24th ahigine malaga colleague khan office te thagine mohan buhine discuss kurigine mohan bi taigan bi ekta government ekta naga political group ekta thaka to hile do ekta home minister ekta ahigine iman tok ahigine mohan lo kotha kuru gule to let us also honor the office tai ami khan laga concern iman thaki gina asukle to ami khan bi kilo lok na pawo goina ami khan discuss kurise to to kuri gina ami khan on behalf of the AYO ami call kuri gina Angami region chairman ge kui gina oh thik ase to ni ga hole to apni khan AYO office ta gina lo pawle mun thakile lo kuribo na hole to anywhere apni khan Kohima kumba jagate lo pawle mun thakile bi ami khan ge khobor kuri dibi ki logistic arrangement khan sai dibo inia kuri gina timing bi apni khan la convenient lubi inia gurne kui dibi uine phone rakhi dise rati 10 baji de phone call ekta ise inia kuri gina thik ase ami khan ifani bi aro higher kham logde kotha kuri ase kali morning 9 am lagi de apni ge timing khan khobor kuri dibo kuine that was on the 25th 9 morning din khobor kuri dibo kuine kuise to itu esa para we have waited yesterday starting from 9 am till midnight kali evening tok ekta phone call bi anai no response has been received from the Nscn Khango authority either from the Angami region chairman or for that matter any officials from the Nscn Khango Group itu wara kali evening de kali rati de amahan officials kan aro range kan bohi gine emergency meeting ekta thagise iniga guri gine aji jodi Nscn Khango Group la sai phani wara positive response ku nahile do mui kan kali we will have to call for a presidential meeting and then that is how the meeting today that was held at the Angami Public Organization at 1 p.m. participated by over 270 comprising of president and general secretary from the various villages 270 members comprising of president and general secretary from the various villages we have attended and then unanimously we have agreed on 3 declarations. The first being we have given and extended enough time as well as for negotiation or for discussing the matter in regard to the threat of death penalty on one of our Angami member, but having failed till today, till last evening, we have decided that the Angami Youth Organization and for that matter the entire Angami area has been declared non-cooperation towards the Nscn Khango Group until unless this matter is being addressed. The second is that all the national workers of the Angami who are under the Nscn Khango Group shall be recalled back immediately. Point number 3, the APO resolution of 1993, which states that if the various Naga national political groups do not come under one banner, the Angami community and then the Angami villages under the Angami Public Organization shall not extend any contribution or any donation, and for that matter, no Naga national political group should solicit any assistance from any Angami villages or any Angami individual. And then which was reaffirmed in 2015 during the presidency of Dr. Vilusa Seleyi, and then which is still a standing resolution of the APO. The Angami Youth Organization today has reiterated that the 1993 resolution of the APO will be strictly monitored, and then no Naga national political groups will be extended any assistance. Those are the 3 declarations that has been made today from the meeting.
The Angami Youth Organization was established with the preamble to protect our land and our people. So likewise, all the members, particularly the youth, will be aware of this. Anytime, if he or she is wrong, we are not there to support him or her. But in any situation where he or she face trouble, though he is in the right path, yet they can approach the office anytime. So right after we were informed that after he got the threat from the faction, he called up his family members, near and dear ones, to discuss about it, but it was beyond something, a threat that in the future the family alone may be find difficulty to handle it. So they approach the AYO office. We are always ready. So likewise, they have informed, and it is the office of the Angami Youth Organization, with no doubt, with no iota of doubt, we accepted that we will take up this case to solve the matter. But once again, I reiterate that there are times that we also need to solve, or someone may impersonate the faction also to serve like that. We also interacted with the Angami region of the Nscn Khango Group to also authenticate the matter, and we were informed that they have owned the responsibility. It is the doing of the Nscn Khango Group. And so likewise today, we have offered the olive branch to them, but they ignored our request, that's all. The Angami Youth Organization has offered the olive branch to the Nscn Khango Group to come forward to sit across the table for discussion, but they have flatly denied this, so we were compelled to call for the Presidential Council meeting. Likewise, even the non-cooperation to the group has been called for ignoring our request. And accordingly, for recalling back all the Angami members who are part of the Nscn Khango Group, to these, all the 4 presidents are here. So we are requesting them to look to the Angami members who are part of their region. The Western will look for the Western Angami members who are part of the Nscn Khango Group. Likewise, same with the Southern, Northern, and Chakrama. It seems how many, we are yet to know about the number. So, and this is not the end. We are always welcoming them, but they ignored our requests. So likewise, if they can still come forward yet, if they do not, then we will carry out our own way of agitation in a phase-wise manner. So maybe we will wait for 1 or 2 more days, but if they do not respond, then we will initiate further course of action, and this will be announced only next week.
Nagaland TV, Sab Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.